Go, guys. It is time. And we have it now, spawning in the top left of the map, Death Aura. She is Poizon. And in the bottom right, in the pink, we have the challenger, IAmVivenna. Let's see what the opener of IAmVivenna is going to be. I'm very curious to see what IAmVivenna is going to do, and especially how Poizon will respond to this, because she has been working a lot, especially on her map control. So definitely versus a Masters player, I would expect there to be a significantly better performance that probably would normally get to see her do. I mean, it's a 20-minute game, so that means that a lot happened during this game. I have no idea what the outcome was. Like, I mean, I guess she won because she sent this with a lot of pride. But I want to see exactly how, because as you know, we've been practicing together. I've been coaching her a lot, and yeah, and she's like really improved. So definitely want to see how Poizon is going to handle with this. Right now we have a very standard opener from the Terran. We just have a barracks and a gas. It's going to be a Reaper opener. Probably looking for like a very early, very agile scout around the enemy base. And Poizon basically opening with a very standard opener as well of her own. I'm just going to go with the Cybernetics core. Probably going to see maybe some Adepts, maybe some Stalkers. I do know that she feels more comfortable with Stalkers, at least in this matchup, especially to deal with harassment like Widowmine drops, and you know, that kind of stuff that has become so annoying in Terrans. We Terrans do all the time. But anyway, we have a very intense scouting for both of these players. Definitely both of them looking for any shenanigans, any like 2-base indication that something might go down probably earlier than expected. But at this point, I think that both of these players are seeing very standard openers, very standard timings. So nothing really to worry about at this point. Poizon is also not attempting to go for any sort of proxy of any kind. No proxy Stargates. Nothing like that, so just keeping it very clean, very classy. Here we have a little bit of a clash of scouts, but nicely done there by Poizon, just handling the Reaper as she should. Reaper is out and about, definitely has to recover before it can make a leap inside the base again, but I think now it's time for the Reaper to probably go into a more defensive mode. Right now you see there IAmVivenna actually scouting these locations where there might be some sort of pylon, just going around the edge of the map just to make sure that there's nothing proxied around there. But right now, like I said, just keeping it really, really classy, really, really standard from both of these players. Nothing dirty going on. And we have also the scout for Poizon. Let's see if she actually makes it to the main base. It would be interesting for her to know exactly what the timings are, especially with these structures. We're not gonna have, let's say, oh, actually skip the Hellion there. Interesting. I know that some players would do that, just skip the Hellion and go straight for the Cyclone. Maybe expecting there to be a Stargate, because it's definitely a possibility. But yeah, I mean, not this time. But nicely there, nice pickup there from the Terran, just getting rid of that Adept. Lost maybe one worker, probably. Okay, so now we see there we are gonna have Blink for Poizon. Definitely gonna look for that that good coverage of the main base, especially against any sort of drop or anything that might come out of the Terran base. And actually, IAmVivenna is gonna prepare with a tech lab, so we're gonna see some Raven harassment, probably trying to get those auto turrets behind the mineral lines. Banshee could also be an option, but in this case, we're gonna have Raven going for a more tactical approach, probably expecting there to be Colossus at some point, so that the interference matrix will definitely play a part in those engagements. But yeah, right now Poizon just with a very just continuing with her build, actually gonna probably try to take a third in the next couple of seconds. There she goes now, trying to take that probe there. But IAmVivenna catches it just in time. Ooh, but she actually drops the Nexus! That is a good win for Poizon. Not getting that Nexus cancelled is definitely a small victory there for our Protoss friend. So IAmVivenna amassing more and more units. Now we have the add-on swap, which is expected at this point. We have per tank production. We're probably going to start with a couple of medevacs as well to support the army. We're going to see STEM already on the way, and we do have a third base coming for IAmVivenna. So definitely the Terran just taking it easy, preparing for that, taking out the third base location, just working on the macro, basically not sacrificing too much. Oh, just completing that nexus is so good, so good. So anyway, guys, apparently IAmVivenna's predictions were pretty true. We're gonna see a robotics bay coming in for Poizon, so we are gonna be seeing some Colossus production. Poizon is very diligent with getting thermal lands, so we'll probably be seeing that also real soon as the Colossus start popping out. So really nice here by Poizon, just setting up for a more mid-game kind of composition, just having strong units to defend, but also for really strong counter, which is definitely a possibility. +1/+1 just started for IAmVivenna, so just working on that infantry, making sure that her bio units are nice and strong. We have the third command center already on the way, and we are going to have 4th and 5th barracks as well. So just preparing for that like explosive production that Terran's going to get to. But we have this really nice observer. Poizon has been working on her observer placement quite a bit, and she's actually gotten pretty good at it. I would like to see, however, a little bit more constant production just to cover probably the airspace, especially arriving at the main base. That could be dangerous. So we got Stimpack almost completed for IAmVivenna. The Terran just teching up, making sure to cover all their bases. And right now, Poizon with really nice saturation. They're on the third, very diligent with the worker production. And here we are, we're going to have Charge on the way. Zealots are extremely important for this. And she's actually going to go for Templar Archives as well. So we are going to be seeing a lot of AoE with the Colossus, with Storm probably. Just more gateway production, adding up to those units. Really nice harassment there by IAmVivenna. Probably not as effective as they would desire it to be, but still pretty effective, taking a couple of workers there, interrupting the mining time. And this is something that Poizon has actually learned to do pretty well. She's getting the spotter pylons up, which means that she'll be able to see any incoming units from IAmVivenna. And this small drop here could be key for the Terran, but right now Poizon is more than ready to tackle this. I think if she actually reacts properly, if she's looking at her minimap, she could snipe this easy peasy as it comes in. But it's going to be very reliant on how focused Poizon is. But now the spotter pylon is definitely going to help. Now she knows that there is a drop very close to her main base, so it's up to her to just react appropriately. Guys, we have Storm on the way. Like I said, we have thermal lands. So just Poizon getting all the proper tech, all the juicy tech for the Protoss, and just getting ready to charge. Honestly, it's going to be a matter of a couple of minutes before Poizon starts like knocking on the base of the Terran. She's actually going to try to clear this drop first, because I think it's really important, especially because you don't want anything distracting you on the other side of the map, and she does a really nice round there with the charge lots, taking all of the Marines out. So yeah, this medevac is as good as useless right now. Definitely has to stick with the rest of the team. IAmVivenna definitely being very diligent with these, just getting +2/+2 as soon as +1/+1 finished. Poizon just waiting for the Templar to be ready. Now she has 4 High Templar here. That means 4 Storms already at her disposal. Just getting all those upgrades. Yeah, just a really nice timings. And here we go. IAmVivenna actually drops a scan. She does do a little bit of a snipe there of an observer. She scans for the 4th base location as well. This base that can be pretty exposed if you're not careful. But there we go. The Raven trying to go in. The Colossus was a little bit tucked behind. Definitely that feedback could have hit the Raven with no problem. So just IAmVivenna trying to look for a different angle, a different vector of attack here, and they could actually find this base pretty exposed. But let's see if Poizon reacts accordingly. So we have the army there already placing the Widow Mines, but this could do a lot of friendly fire there. But I think Poizon kind of retreated at the wrong time, but these storms are just so good. Thermal lands, just keeping everything at bay. We have more Terran Hover coming on the way. We have an interference matrix already on the Colossus. So this unit has officially been rendered useless, but look at this juicy warp in here with the charge slots. This is going to do a lot of damage to the Terran army. Even the Widow Mines getting in the way, definitely causing a lot of friendly fire there. IAmVivenna probably not expecting this outcome, now running around trying to run away, but definitely gonna lose those Marauders. But yeah, not without taking a few lives away from Poizon. So really nicely done there by IAmVivenna, but there was no stream of reinforcements. So this kind of lost a little bit of steam, but there's a lot of cleanup to do here outside of the third base for Poizon. IAmVivenna's now starting Ghost production. So this is gonna be key for the Terran if they want to break, especially the AoE, like the damage just done by storms, which can be a handful, definitely. So now dropping a cannon. Ooh, a little bit unfortunate connection there. But these cannons are definitely gonna help clear this out. Right within range for sure. At least to most of them. And we also have a little bit of detection. Oh, really nice this by Poizon. I really like that she actually remade this pylon. I think that pylon is important. So here we go, Liberators just positioning. They're gonna be a little bit within range of the cannon. Nice storms, they're trying to hit as many Widow Mines as Poizon can. And here we go, this is gonna be a matter of target fire, but Poizon targeting really nicely all of those Liberators. The storms continue to fall, and there's another juicy warping. Probably gonna be able to clean a lot of this up, especially, oh, that Colossus paired with the battery, just so strong there. Even like protected by those cannons, that was really nice placement. I don't know if that was planned. We'll pretend it was, just for the shits and giggles. But now IAmVivenna actually armed with ghosts. So this could get a little bit more dangerous by Poizon. I would like to see, however, whenever IAmVivenna is trying to engage through the main entrance to the third base, I would love to see a flank from behind from Poizon. Definitely could help defend that better. But at least for now, she's been able to fend off most of the Terran units. So not doing bad at all. Oh guys, but I just want to notice this. +3/+3 already on the way for Poizon, and slightly earlier than IAmVivenna's +3 infantry and +3 attack and armor for infantry. So I really like to see that. Definitely proud of Poizon. She has achieved. She's done all the right things. And in this game, she's played pretty well. I like how it's going so far. Oh, but look at this. Look at the amount of disrespect that IAmVivenna is going for. They're actually going to try to build a sensor tower and a bunker right outside of Poizon's base. So complete lack of respect. We Terrans have no shame. We're terrible people. That's the truth. Anyway, guys, Poizon trying to prepare a flank here on this army. There's not a lot of siege power, especially on like the left-hand side of the army, so this could get a little bit dicey here. IAmVivenna kind of walking into a choke point, maybe not necessarily intentionally. Overestimating their army a little bit, probably, yeah. It's a Terran thing, it happens. There we go, another Stalker Warpin. Definitely going to be trying to get under those Liberators with Blink. I think that would be amazing if she was able to do that. Oh, but I like what Poizon is doing right now. Going for a very cheeky run by there with some Zealots. And now she's going to attempt to flank over this tank. And this tank is going to get a lot of damage on its face. And now Poizon charging forward, trying to break this soft contain by the Terran. Well, it's not that soft, honestly. It was a pretty hardcore contain, pretty disrespectful. But the storms are just so good. And Poizon is sniping every single unit. And now the counter could be very dangerous because IAmVivenna has a base very, very much forward in the map. So this is a very exposed position, and definitely Poizon's gonna climb up that staircase like it's nobody's business. She's gonna ravage this base. Definitely IAmVivenna has to regroup. She'll probably be able to, probably have to forfeit this position, because I think Poizon has a really nice footing on there, especially taking advantage of the high ground. She's got Storm already, so yeah, if IAmVivenna walks in too far, yeah, this exactly is what we're gonna have, what we're gonna see happen time and time again. There's more storms still at the disposal of Poizon, and now these zealots going to town, while the big AoE units, the chunky AoE units, just doing so much damage right now. These liberators are gonna definitely help IAmVivenna to try to slow this down, but just the fact that they're just about to lose the 4th base. There's another command center here, just like doing nothing. Just floating. Poizon, just continue to work on those structures. I would love to see a Warpin walk into the natural base. Definitely will talk to her about this. Definitely will. So here we go now. Poizon moving back. I think she's pretty satisfied with the damage that she did. She actually took the time to take a 5th command center. I mean, a 5th nexus, which is probably the best thing to do right now. There are a couple of Widow Mines here. So, oh, let's see if she catches them. Oh yeah, of course she has the observer. Of course she does. What was I thinking? So now it's IAmVivenna who is in the offensive at this point, and there's a decent amount of liberators here with the army, 5 libs for the Terran, as well as pretty much a lot of ghosts here. But just Poizon doing such a good job with those run-bys. I would like to see another one. There was more. There's more going on. Oh my god! Oh, IAmVivenna missed this! Oh no, IAmVivenna losing so many workers, which they probably shouldn't. Oh no, another mule goes down! Oh my god, this is doing so much damage! So much! Okay, now IAmVivenna able to clean this up and just scans like crazy. That was, guys, that was an anxiety scan. That was a where the hell is the Protoss army scan, because I'm getting scared scan. Basically, that's what it was. IAmVivenna trying to charge forward, going for that base. They know there's already 5th base on the map. I mean, the timing is just there. 17 minutes right now, and actually finds it. Ooh, really nice snipe there. I don't know how they saw it, but yeah, just spotted it. Oh, there we go. Another really nice snipe. But IAmVivenna, but oh my god, look at these run-bys. Guys, this is so beautiful. Poizon playing like a champ, doing the master stance with IAmVivenna, just not allowing the Terran to feel comfortable in their bases. There's probably going to be, yeah, more Dark Templar coming on the way. So this command center, oh no. That could have been a nice pickup as well. But anyway, she's going to go for the juicy stuff. I don't blame her. This mineral line is just so chunky, so nice. And there we go. One swipe at a time. The workers will start falling. Here we are. We're in the main engagement at this point. The Liberators just doing a great job here, but the thermal lance so damn strong. Oh, but these Liberators really just going to town with the ground army. Oh, but here we go. We have a decent amount of zealots. We also have a Dark Templar in the back, which is probably doing a lot of damage. More than it should, but there we go. There's the scan there from the Terran, and Poizon just having to forfeit this space for now. She's not in a bad position, though. She can still bring this back. She's been doing a lot of damage to the bases. There's another Dark Templar coming on the way. I don't know if you remember how oversaturated this base was. It's not anymore. There's very few places to go right now for IAmVivenna, just losing so many workers at this point. I just wanna look at the unit stat. 18 workers versus 67. Let me repeat that. 19 workers versus 67. Even if this is not mining, who the hell cares? Thanks to all of you guys for joining in chat. Hola, Scraven, ¿cómo estás? Te regalaron una suscripción el día de hoy, Scraven. ¿Cómo la ves? Bienvenido a la cueva de los ositos. Okay, so now IAmVivenna just moving forward. They know they have to go and do damage as quick as possible. Time is running out for the Terran. There's not enough saturation. There's not enough bases to go to. There's not enough workers to saturate bases with. This is how dire the situation of the Terran is, but now IAmVivenna is going to try to make something happen. Definitely the micro could help here, the Terran player, but there's Tempest out already on the map, so this position advantage from the Liberators is probably not going to be that significant, but oh my god, the storm that IAmVivenna just swallowed was too strong. Thermal Lance going down against the Bio. Really nice EMPs there from the Terran. Definitely Poizon going to lose this position again. Losing quite a bit of Tempest there. Poizon just trying to hold on with a Tooth and Claw. And there we go. IAmVivenna wins. What?